Kaizer Nation, Sanwana number 2. Welcome back to Visit Me, OQB. Now, on today's video, we will be deciding Jalapana and Ashurena, which, by the way, some of you will say, but no, OQB, we should not do that. And some of you, I know, will be saying, definitely, let's do exactly that. But anyways, before we get there, please do make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and click a bell notification. If this is your first time, some football trends with QP. Now, starting off, well, recently there's been talks coming from Dylan Shepard, who we thought earlier on Uti was being appointed to the senior team just to help out with the technical stuff. He was being someone besides Uti is being added as a technical member, even though we only seen him once and he's been with the 30C for most part of the season. So he has spoken highly in terms of those two youngsters, namely Ukabelo Nkwesa and also Naledi Hlongwane, which, by the way, Naledi Hlongwane did get a professional contract, or the senior team contract, from Kaizer Chiefs last year. Which month, but I do remember he did sign. He was offered a contract and he did sign it. So as we are speaking, he's part of the senior team, despite him playing in the DDC. Obviously he's going there to get a minute in this Vananalezo, but we can't take away the fact that he is professionally signed to the senior team by Kaizer Chiefs, and I believe he made one appearance for this season so far, if I'm not mistaken. So speaking in terms of these two youngsters, this is what the coach is saying in terms of those two youngsters. Coach Dylan Shepard, he says player pathway is important. I think we've done more than what they could do in the DDC. I think they need higher level football. We will have a discussion and a map and a pathway out in the couple of meetings, definitely. So we share get Dylan Shepard. So this means that they are looking to see how they can be introduced for the next coming season, especially a player like Ukabelo Nkwesa. I believe he's a much needed player, because reason I'm saying this is we saw Paseka Marco. Honestly speaking, with you too, I'm not happy with Marco. I do not want to lie to you. I've never been happy, even from the signing of him. I've been complaining with guys, Marco is not going to help us by any means, and people said QP this guy is going to bring changes to the club, but you guys saw how badly he performed for us. So now Kabelo Nkwesa is a left back, a young player from 30C. He's been given a chance, Udlalile Nati during the preseason. For me, I was not disappointed by him at all. I was waiting to see more instead of being disappointed. I know some of you might say otherwise, but for me, I was happy with his performances. And yeah, we are waiting and looking forward to see Uti, is the boy going to get that chance, the much needed chance, because Naya, he did say something about that, which we'll get to in a bit later on. Now moving to Naledi Hlongwane, as I've said, he's been given a contract, a provisional contract. He's currently signed for the senior team. Sorry guys, I made a mistake. My international team for the senior team. He falls under the likes of Mfundo Vilagazi, Duduzi Shabalala, all those players that are currently playing on the senior side. Yes, I remember there was talks from Instagram to Utumfana and football this, football that, but I felt like that was just a post talking about something else, so people took it to mind. But hey, the boy is not happy at the club because he's not getting game time, Lukiana, which I do understand. But also we have to look at the current squad. At Naturena, we have players like Teshrick Morris, we have players like HD Dupreez, we have players like Flavio Silva, we still have Etioso Ekotaro Bafeto. I know he has been sidelined throughout for the rest of the season, but he's still there. He's available. Nae usainile a contract. We're still waiting to see what he can give to us in terms of scoring goals, bringing in a lot of change to the club. So we're still waiting. But for now, all I can say is Naranjan Bafetu, these players are definitely going to start ahead of Onaledi Hlongwane, despite us fans loving the player. Because let's be honest, we all love this young player. We love Onaledi Hlongwane, and he's doing wonders, especially with DDC side. Even Coach Dylan is backing this boy. What you know, Umfana, it looks like they've done everything they can on the DDC side. They just need to get, the higher level, which is the highest level. Yogi is senior team lapana with PSL. So we are hoping. I'm hoping to see what Kaizer is going to do with those meetings, whether they're going to decide, to bring them in. I don't think he has a professional contract as of yet, but I would love to see him get one. I know he's a good player. He's a very incredible player. Being given the chance and then adlale with his teammates on the senior level. And also, if he's not gonna play, then Mfageni will loan. But I feel like he can be a good player. He can start ahead of Umjita Lapana Upaseka Marco. So Marco, Kanyeso Shinga, those two players, it doesn't look like we will have as much as we are hoping for in terms of the club. And also later on, guys, we will be discussing, some big decisions that Kaizer Chiefs needs to take or they need to make in certain players, and also the big decision that everyone is waiting for. So yeah, please let me know. What do you think, Bafetu? Do you think those youngsters, Kabelon Kwesa, the left back, who can be able to score, he does score goals, especially in DDC, and also Onaledi Hlongwane, who now is doing exceptional well on the DDC. Do you think they need to get some game time next season, or should they just for a network perfect? So as I've said, we will be looking at this young player when he speaks about wanting to get that high level of experience and also playing on the other side. So this is Umfana speaking about that. Let's just have a listen.
Mentality yami ngomekuseni bengithi ngifuna ukubuya na something, but also futhi bengifuna ukushiya statement ukuthi ngibonise ukuthi I'm still ile player abangabelieve kuyo, and futhi give my all because angazi ukuthi next year ngizobe ngikuphi.
Well, Bafetu Nizwele Umchita is saying with Naranjani, he believes he's that player they can still believe in. And yeah, for me, I feel like there's no reason for us to keep this young player from getting game time, especially go senior team, because he's definitely a good player. He's a good lad. He played under pressure, the same level that Aiden McCarthy played in, and obviously we said in Lukiana. This young player also performed there, and I feel like he's done incredible well. I know people were looking mostly at Tutabiso, Ulona, Touch, Tulani Mabaso, Tibo Touch, Tulani Mabaso. I know a lot of people were looking at him, but also this young player. I feel like he's a very good lad, and he can do wonders for the club if given the chance. So I don't know, what do you guys say? I do have a comment from Utato, says yes, they must get some game time at Kaizer Chiefs. Definitely, I do agree with you guys. We do have 10 votes. We have 30 people watching, 37 to be exact. Please don't forget to like the video, Makosa, and also if you feel like there's anything that you want to add, please do not be afraid to do so. Sit down in the comment section below. I can't wait to see if Kaizer Chiefs are planning on giving this young player, a contract extension, a senior contract, where he will be able to play with Abu Bradley Cross, compete in that position. Because I know if this boy is given that chance, he's definitely going to make sure to cross. Times two. Do you see how good and how incredible Cross is currently playing? Then Makfiga Umfana is going to want to do more, because Umfana is not just able to do what Cross can do, but he can do it with also the attacking mind ekhona kulo mfana, the skill corner. That is definitely something that I feel like needs to be added to the senior level. But I don't know, those are just my opinions. And also, we've heard from Coach Dylan Shepard. We're just going to have to wait and see what Kaizer Chiefs is going to decide with these youngsters. Bafetu, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. I love you so much. Kaizer for life. Peace.